back day.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Who you playing, Mal?
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point.
Gotta stay away from Vita Vea. I forgot.
Week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%. And I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Wrong nigga.
Man, complete. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So that run gets him about halfway.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you guys say it like Young Dolph, man.
The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
$multi-million shit.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yep. You just won't be able to hear both of them.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, how you get that?
Be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
Pick, Blake.
Remember, Charles, this is
that's the first time I ain't see that shit work.
And they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
My go-to goal line play.
Play a team that has that reputation,
I should have just ran it in.
By their play. The psychology is, okay, they're number 1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack.
Everybody know about
found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Safety. Oh, that's bullshit, man.
Stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Tackle is
that's
made by
bull, yo.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles.
That's bull, man.
Scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
God dang. Struggling to make a jump.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Little. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall.
It took me forever to put my pick my play.
Yeah, set
my adjustments, man. So I was all discombobulated.
Deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover,
gave
the ball to the offense.
It's all downhill.
It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover?
He should have had a safety. I don't know if you saw that play, but you should have.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
Hey, man, I've been doing that.
Last play, this time they double it and pick up 6.
I picked that up playing DS, man. He kept trying to bounce it outside.
NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing.
Running back couldn't make it.
I love the wiggle he has, but I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys. Try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken on the 25.
Definitely did.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack.
Go scared
back the offense you believe
scared of Sam.
Find your playmakers and give them the football.
He only 97.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead.
It's all about the vision, man.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
right.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. Is certainly.
Oh, that should be a fumble, baby.
Halfway point of the season. CD, do you see it happening?
Not at all. 40
to
good.
Playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical
That's
side,
what I
I'm
said.
going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
To throw on second down, Little. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Little. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Throwing on first down.
Oh, you right there.
This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down at 4. A give to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line.
Turn it off on him.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
You can mute that, you know.
On first down, Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Little eluding the pressure right.
Oh, come on.
Back and he's got him complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Little steps away.
Oh, make him drop.
Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner.
Yeah,
boy, that was well executed.
Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
Got 96 man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're at the halfway point of the season, Charles, 8-0. What a great start. Clearly a Super Bowl contender, if not the outright favorite, through 2 months to win the whole thing.
Well, there aren't too many bad things you can say right now, because this team is playing pretty well. They've had a couple of injuries. That could plague them down the stretch.
Yeah,
but their intensity
I wasn't supposed to
doesn't
get held
waver.
up like that.
I think the road to the Super Bowl is going to go through them in the playoffs. And if you're on their road, things could be bumpy for you.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
He's overran a whole bunch.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely. But that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back.
Oh, I had Barkley wide open, baby.
We got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame. They talked about
that
retirement the last 6-7
years
of their career. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
It's taken to the 26.
Come on, man.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Who we do it to? Who are you playing? Atlanta?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Let you when you're right.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Little. Left side complete to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 30.
Eli Little looking like Tom Brady out
to feel good. It's not all the time that
they're going to get ugly in the second half.
Should get all the credit.
Right.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The give is to Jones.
I'll tell you what,
And a solid run.
this offensive line blocking right now.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3.
There we go.
Rifles one, and that's going to be
Buckle down out this gym.
Picked off near the 32, 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Nowhere to go here. He lost.
How you gonna let him cut me like that? Yo, this is.
A lot of bad news.
Oh my God.
For them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Scoop and score out this motherfucker, man. That is, I can't believe that just happened.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. To throw. Little rolling to his left. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Appreciate you stepping
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
That's a scoop and score.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A good return there, 17 yards. And the
he
Giants
tried to take
will
it back.
this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check, check, check.
They go play action here on 1st down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is...
Oh, that ain't a touchdown?
Along the sideline, what a job of keeping the toes
doing
in
Ryan
bounds
Inns
there. A big play there just before halftime. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Give me a 97 speed wide receiver. I'll show you how you.
Touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley.
And left 50 seconds on the clock. I may get 12.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Not yet.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's close till it ain't. Bunch, tight end. Yeah.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off
prime time like Dion.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
It's prime time, man. What you want to do?
Quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot for
I overthrew him, man. Damn.
Incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Second and 10.
Hey, watch this one. Watch this.
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right.
He covered it
It's
pretty good.
incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Me too? Shit.
So
now having a party over there.
Completions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here.
Oh, come on, Saquon. I hate that you can't
12
catch.
seconds left.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there.
Knocking down, too.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for
you put about 80 up on Blazer.
I Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
I wish he was playing me zone. I'd destroy his zone.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second down, another shot for Jones. He works his way forward.
Oh, come on.
The 30.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
They're going to hurt right now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Little. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pena now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. Fielded just inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this
you don't get nobody that credit.
Margin too.
Again, it's Barkley. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
God dang, my quarterback can't throw now.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Blazer going to run man. Cover 2 all day.
Here's 2nd and 10. A handoff to Barkley. Barkley a 1st down.
Get him blocking.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate. But if you're the defensive coordinator, you cannot dwell on the fact you just gave up an explosive run. You have to look ahead, regroup your guys, and figure out a way to slow down this attack.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Locking me down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Open man right side is Ingram. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Sound like Malcolm having too much fun, man. Could have some
Badgley
fun
out there to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty. Working with 2nd and 5 now. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what? Right?
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6,
I ain't
3rd and
mad
7
at
or more. Because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Little. This complete to Lockett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, Little.
Ooh, pick that off, baby.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
to throw again. Little. Jones has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. This is caught by Evans. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back.
I know he's going to go for it on 4th and 1.
And they get Tristan Wirfs, 1st-round pick in 2020.
Sight slots.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Little. And it'll be intercepted.
I did not try to run that out of bounds.
And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. All in all, no gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd.
He running this down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Definitely disappointed I can't beat him.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon.
Right. He don't got no control.
The opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. The 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Running right, Jones.
Tackle that mug. God, dog.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And now
that
tackle.
was me.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Right back to him on 1st down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Right.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line running game imposing its will.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback.
Wow, he's just like
and so
running through tackles right now.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there.
What's going on is Mac ain't in the game, so that's weak as hell.
It's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And then the other guy who would have,
made
that side look good.
It's 1st and 10.
I traded the Blazer.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it?
I don't even know Blazer threw a pass on this.
Hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Jones. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, but it sets up 2nd and goal.
Check three. Watch the safety creep.
They'll try to run it in with Jones.
Oh, that bullshit.
He's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in.
Hit a nigga in the back.
No wonder you're good.
Right.
You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. Extra point try now for Succo. And the lead is down to 24. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
That man can check.
Let's check in with the referee. They'll look to throw now on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train is just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how
I thought that play
stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
It's a blow too.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The Bucs on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Little out to his left. This one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. We're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Eluding the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's hot.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
55's mine, guys. 55. Ring alert. Ring alert. No street. Go, 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 go. Mike, 55.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a
Hey, you
serious
saw
wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in
got
the future,
6'5" out
your
there,
mission
man.
is
Might
clear.
as well.
You better be ready to play and match their
Throw
firepower.
that bitch up.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend.
How could you tell it was
lead.
happening?
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now.
That's how you know a nigga
Get
bad.
the defense back on its heels.
Ready? Let's go, let's go. Check that.
I thought he said it was me.
From the gun on third down. Little. He hits his target. Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside.
See how bad you want it, Blaze. You ain't going to call no timeout.
A big offensive explosion helped.